Magazine33'ers. This is Aquilla, and we are sitting here. We're having our first interview with the man himself, Calvin Richardson. Calvin, how are you?
I'm doing good, A little tired.
Yeah?
Yeah, just almost jet lagged. I just flew in from LA, so.
How was LA, by the way?
It was good. The Grammys was good. You know, I didn't bring the Grammy home, but I went out there and get it. You know what I mean?
Not this time, but you will.
Yeah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the nomination, they can never take that back. You know what I mean? I always have opportunity to go out there and, you know, get it again. You know?
That's right. That's right. This is your first.
Actually, it's my third one. I got nominated for 2 last year, and I got nominated for 1 this year.
It's coming back.
Yeah. So this was my second time around, so they say third time is the charm, right?
That's right, That's right. Honey, what I wanted to do is, I just wanted to chat with you a little bit and go inside you for a moment. You know, I know that so many different people interview you and you probably hear the same stuff, you know, over and over again. But the people that read Magazine33 would like to know, who is Calvin Richardson really? How does he keep a level head amongst the slave drivers in the music industry?
Well, I try not to, you know, to live by the music industry standards. Like, you know what I mean? Try to, you know, live by the hype and stuff like that. I'm just your ordinary, everyday guy that live next door. You know what I mean? I'm just happen to be in the music industry. I just happen to be a singer. You know what I'm saying? I'm a soul singer. I do what I do. I don't play by nobody's rules. I make them up as I go. You know what I'm saying? Because I just love what I do. And you know what I'm saying? And that's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me going. You know, because I love what I do. It ain't necessarily about, like I was just telling to you about, you know, I went out there, got nominated for the Grammys again. It's not about that for me. You know what I mean? That's a plus. You know what I mean? I'm doing it independently on my own label and stuff like that. Like I said, playing the game on my own terms, and then still getting recognized on that level. So, you know, it's a great thing because, you know, I put the love first and then everything else follows.
Wow. Speaking of your record label,
Numo Records, yeah.
Is there any meaning behind it? Did you put 2 first names together?
Yeah. It's really the new Motown. It's the new way of doing the old thing. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So you know, because the way that Barry Gordon used to make records back in the day, and the way that they used to groom their artists, and the way they used to, you know, have them work and do stuff like that. That's the way I'm doing it now. You know what I'm saying? Like the grassroots level. You know what I'm saying? Like it's without all the fluff and all the hype and all that. You know what I mean?
And I think we need a lot more of that.
I think so.
In the industry, you know, you turn on the radio, damn near everything sounds like an effing robot.
Right.
You know, where is the soul? Where is the feeling? You know, I look at script writers and songwriters and singers and stuff as messengers. You know, they have a gift. So they're just doing their job. And how many people really understand that? What are some of the things that you've heard in terms of how people respond to your music, your lyrics, you?
You know, oftentimes, many times, I mean, because my fans are diehard fans, you know, they say that, you know, the lyrics to my song, like, really got them through a tough time in their life, you know, whether it was getting over a relationship, or, you know, whether it was how they approached a new relationship and what they was to expect from who they was getting involved with and stuff like that, because, you know, that's the things that I write about, you know, because, like you said, to whom much is given, much is required. You know what I mean? So, you know, if you got a voice and, you know, people that's listening to you, you might as well say something. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, like I said, the people, they, you know, I talk about real things, and, you know, because I'm a real person, I have been in many different relationships, in and out, you know what I mean? And a lot of times I was out of relationships because of things that I've done. You know what I mean? I haven't always been on, you know, the side that, you know what I mean, like I take the blame for a lot of things that went down, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta be a man to man up about certain things, and then, you know, you gotta, you know, let women know what it is that a man really expects, and, you know what I'm saying, what caused things to go certain ways sometimes. So I speak on it all, you know?
I see that. Do you think, because I noticed you have an openness about yourself, do you think that that's a great backbone behind your music?
The realness is what it is, you know, and being open, not being afraid to talk about things like that. You know what I mean? Whether it's good or whether it's bad. You know what I mean? I made a decision, a choice in life to be an entertainer, be a singer, be a writer, so that made me an open book. And that's everybody that's an entertainer, you know what I'm saying? We don't want, a lot of them, they may not want the cameras and the paparazzi and the, you know what I'm saying, to be interviewed and stuff like that, but hey, we're talking, you know, people want to know what you're talking about, you know what I mean? You can't just leave it to the records, you know what I mean? So I think that definitely makes me more, you know, people gravitate to me more, you know, because it's just the realness.
You are that kind of person.
Yeah.
Real quick, where do you see Numo, say, 3 to 5 years? Are you wanting to just take it to a completely different level and not X out Motown, but, you know, as you said, reinvent it? And
yeah, I don't think there'll never be anything to come along that X out Motown, but like I said, I think, you know, you know, I'm just going back and, you know, kind of, you know, doing it the way that they used to do it back in the day. And Motown, everything evolves, but you know, there's a certain point in evolution where things will go back. You know what I mean? It's like a circle. You know what I mean? History repeats itself. Yeah, but you know, the music industry has gotten so far away from, you know, those type of things that Barry Gordy used to do back in the day. But I found out, I know for a fact that it works. You know what I mean? Because I'm not the big music industry. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't operate on their terms. But you know, this is my second time going to the Grammys back to back with nominations. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 last year, and you know, 1 this year. Like, there's nobody else out there that's on an independent label doing that. You know what I mean? There's nobody else doing it. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's how I know. That's the proof in the pudding that, you know, it works. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, my music is for the people, and you know what I'm saying, and my position in the industry is decided by the people. It's not industry driven, you know. And so, yeah. So, you know, I think, you know, what I want to see, Numo is really going to redefine independent artists and independent labels and entrepreneurship with people that's out there that have talent, that they don't have to rely on, you know, the big industry to do what they want to do.
And that's what Magazine33 is all about. You know, we pay attention, you know, to the local underground artists. You know, that's grinding and trying to get heard. You know, we give them love, show them goodness. You know, we believe in it. Do you have several artists now, or are you looking for artists, or you just kind of?
You know, right now, like it's tough to find artists that's not chasing after that big wheel. You feel what I'm saying? It really is. And so right now, like, I'm the only artist that's on Numo record. So I gotta set the groundwork.
Right on.
You know what I mean? And I gotta, you know what I mean, I gotta show them that it works. Because if you tell somebody, look, let's do it like this, let's do it like this, but if they don't see it working, right, they're not gonna go with that. They're gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna do this. But if I'm proof, you know, I'm living proof that what I'm telling you, it works. You know what I'm saying? If they want to get where I'm at, ain't nothing big behind me. It's just what I do. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, I'm just trying to set that example. So when I get the artists and they gonna, you know, they starting to come to me now and be like, yo, I want some of that. What you got? You gotta have that. What I got already. You feel what I'm saying? It's gotta be in you.
What do you look for? What do you think are some of the attributes that a true artist has?
Well, I think the number one, it's gotta really be about the love for what you do. It really does. It can't be about, you know, you want to get, you know, be famous, you want to be on television, you know, you want your record to be playing on the radio. Hey,
it don't always work.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Even when it does get to that point, like, there's a lot of work that goes before that happens, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, if the love, if I don't feel like that it's really there, like you'll do it for free, then I don't want nothing to do with it, you feel me?
Awesome.
For real. Because I still do it for free, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no problem, and it's not about the money. I mean, of course, I get paid good for what I do, but at the same time, I do it for free. It ain't no problem, you know what I mean? I ain't got no problem at all.
You know? You're amazing. One quick question. You work with Angie Stone, Raphael Sadiq. Who are some artists that you would really like to work with?
one of the people that I always kind of wanted to work with ever since I got in the music industry was R. Kelly. And that being, you know what I'm saying, because he's very prolific and he's dedicated to the art. You know what I mean? Like he know how to reinvent himself, and he's a great writer. You know, he's a great performer. You know what I mean? And so I think, you know what I mean, he's a musician. He's a composer. He's all those things. You know what I mean? And I do all those things as well. You know what I'm saying? But R. Kelly has, with the big machine, but I think he could have did it without the big machine as well. Had he did it the way that I'm doing it, but you know, he had the he was fortunate enough to have that big machine that really got him recognized on another level. You know what I mean? But he continues to make great music, for as I'm concerned. You know, and so he's the one person I think that's in the industry that I haven't had the opportunity to work with. That if the day comes, sooner or later, I'll jump at the opportunity to work with.
One last thing, I want you to say something to the readers at Magazine33. I don't know, what's your daily motto, or just something for them to live by, I guess?
Well, this what Calvin Richardson lived by. I put it like this, you know what I mean? I don't wait on things to happen. I make them things happen. You know what I'm saying? I think anything that we have in our heart that we desire, we shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, believing is not enough. That's just not enough. You know what I mean? You gotta believe in order to achieve success. But if you think believing is the only thing that it takes, then you're destined to fail, because it takes more than that. You know, you gotta make things happen. You gotta put the work in, and the rewards will come.
In the words of Calvin Richardson, everybody.
In the words of Calvin Richardson.